welcome back from that break. And we have been joined in the studio by our second guest. He's a Ghanaian musician, a very young one at that, and he's delving his way to the top. OHENEBA has joined us in the studio. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and yourself?
I'm doing very well.
Sounds great.
How do you feel to join us today on this table?
I feel excited. Actually, this is my second time coming to this premises, but this is my first time being in the studio.
Okay.
Oh. The last time I think I came to HS.
Okay, original
team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Then it's good to have you here again.
Thank you.
Now, what's your genre of music? How do we classify this one that we just watched on there?
Okay, this is drill.
This drill,
but
okay.
I do all genres.
You do all?
Yeah, I do all genres.
All genres, wow. Yeah. So which one is your comfort zone?
Okay, do I even know? Because sometimes I don't even understand myself.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah, because the message will just come, and then it will pressure me to just deliver. Okay. So I'm just a preacher. So depending on the type of message that comes to me, yeah, that determines the genre that I'll be putting the lyrics on. The genre is the instrumentation.
Right.
Yeah. So the lyrics the message determines the kind of genre that goes with it.
So what messages you usually preach?
Okay, they call me the voice of the street. I preach more on the hardships on the street, and then most of the message is about my family, the people I come in contact with, and what I see on the street. Yeah, that is what I do. Yeah, that's me.
So how long have you been doing this?
Okay, I would say professionally, I started this thing 2014. That was after senior high. That is when I started professionally. But let's say I started developing interest for music somewhere 2009. Yes.
Wow, so professionally since 2014?
Yes, professionally since 2014 till date.
And do you feel you have been relaxed on your journey with music?
No, not at all. Because me, so far as I'm concerned, right. I believe in time and season.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That is me. I don't rush. I have a couple of songs. If I decide to release 2 albums today,
you can do it.
Yes,
wow.
I have a couple of songs, but I don't rush. I believe in time and season. So if I'm bringing something out, I have to make sure it is well screened. Mm-hmm. Make sure it carries the message that I want to preach to the people.
But we also know that the industry is not that friendly, and though we all believe in times and season, we always have to push, right?
Yeah, and I'm pushing. Yeah, I'm pushing. I'm doing what the needful. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, is it that bringing out songs is that easy? Because you're not the first person saying this. Okay. Is it that writing the song and recording it is that easy? That you can bring an album like now.
Like 2 albums.
Two albums, yes.
Yeah.
Is it that easy?
It's not all that easy. So it depends. Me, I'm a preacher. And what the medium through which I used to preach to my people is through my art.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just get the message depending on the type of message that comes to me. And sometimes I also hear instrumentation, and it forces me, when the instrumentation carries some melodies that force into my trap. Yeah, sometimes forces me to write something. Yeah, so if only I get the instrumentation or I get because the message, they just come to me. Sometimes I will be lying in the bed, and then the message will just come to me that I should write this.
So with the one we just watched, what actually happened with that? Is it that you went to the studio? Who produced this particular song?
This particular song was produced by Candy Beat.
Okay, so how was it in the studio? Did they come before the beats, or was it after the beats? And how was it working together on this particular?
Okay, so this particular song, I was in the room one time, and then it came to me that I should do something. And initially, I'd wanted to put Yao Talk on it because he was the darling boy then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd wanted to engage him. So I called Candy Beat, his producer. His producer is my friend since I think 2016. Yeah, so I know Candy way back before Y'all Talk got to even know him. Yes. So I called him that Candy, you know, I have this message that I think if Y'all Talk is featured on it, will be a blast.
Yeah.
He said, okay, no, yeah, bro, come to the studio. So the next morning I went to the studio and then I did my part because I already had the message. It came to me before I went to him. I went there, I did my part, and then I left everything onto his hand that he should try and get Y'all Talk on it. And, you know, he was hot kick then. So
Right. You couldn't get him.
yes, the delaying was too much.
Oh.
So I decided I'd wanted to have him and Kweku Darlington. Kweku Darlington is my brother. Yo, he's a brother. Like
You go way back.
Yes.
Yeah. I could see you guys really gelled on
Yes.
the song. So we
Yes.
could see the
So
vibe.
I called him. He said, "Oh, no problem. I should talk to the manager, Kwame Ba. He's also a brother." So I called him and he said, "Oh, I should just send the song to him." I sent it to him, and then they were on his latest song promotion. I think was it Sika Befie.
Yeah.
Sika Befie,
They were at in the Brunhafo doing the promotion there. So I sent it to him there. The next morning they came to Accra and then he did his part and sent to me. So I went to the studio and then joined them together. Yeah, so that was what happened.
OHENEBA, before we go, time is already not on our side. But which markets are you trying to get to with your kind of music that you are doing? Which people do you want to reach out to? And in a few years to come, where do we expect to see you?
Okay, baby, I mean, you know. Media anka minyaya anka wiase nyina betemenka.
Yeah.
Yes. But bibia hyenyankopon sa. What you say? Yeah. So I'm just doing my parts and then leaving the rest to God.
It's been great and exciting having you. Your final words, anything you want to tell your fans that are watching you?
All right. So if never heard about OHENEBA, this is OHENEBA, you know, reincarnated ancestor. That is what I call myself. Me nteme ho ase, you know.
Wow.
Me ankasa kura me nteme ho ase.
And
Sometimes the things I do. You know, OHENEBA is a preacher, is a street preacher. So if you don't know me, follow me on my social medias and then
everywhere.
Let's roll together, you know.
Thank
It's been
you.
great having you. Hopefully we have you here another time too.